Listen 333-333. I'd like to cash in one of my weather tokens, please.
Now I'm a cool motherfucker. Live life to the full, motherfucker. Every day setting my own rules, motherfucker. So good, got paid to stay in school, motherfucker. Hey, you can't be no fool, young brother. Gotta wade your way through the school of suckers. Gotta slay your way through the pool of vultures. Culture, as long as you got, they can't touch you much, but they gonna try their hardest to clutch what you got, what you built, all of that's rough. Give them an inch and they take all of your stuff. Takes a cool motherfucker, say enough is enough, yeah. So be a good motherfucker. Do what you can, not what you could, motherfucker. So you can do the things that you should, motherfucker. Stop reppin', be the owner of your hood, motherfucker. Alright, I thought I'd do a review on a topic that I'm very familiar with. Now, I'm a cool motherfucker. As you can see, I got on my cool motherfuckers only jacket, hashtag CMO. Check it out on Insta, it's a real thing. So like I said, I'm a cool motherfucker. And I know you're not supposed to say that because saying that out loud makes you not a cool motherfucker. Here we are like 20 seconds into the video and I've already broken the first rule. And that's because I'm a cool motherfucker. You get me? No? That's okay. I don't expect you to understand. So let's kick off into this list, but before we do, as always, there are rules. Cool motherfucking fragrances for cool motherfuckers. First rule is, cannot be beast mode. Beast mode ain't cool. And if I have to explain that, then I wouldn't be a cool motherfucker, would I? Rule number 2 is, they can't be overly masculine. Cause when you're a cool motherfucker, you ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. And rule number 3, they can't be niche. Sorry, tryhards. Niche ain't cool. They might be much better in quality and they might smell a lot better, but they're just not cool. But don't take my word for it. I'm referring to the peer-reviewed scientific research that was done on this very topic. The link is in the description below. If you click it, you'll see why I came up with those rules. Now, I know some people may be asking, hey Raf, what's your methodology for coming up with these rules from this study? And as much as I'd love to explain it to you, I can't, because cool motherfuckers don't explain shit. And if I did, then I wouldn't be a cool motherfucker. You get me? No? That's okay. I don't expect you to understand. And now, the list. Now, this is not a top 10 because fuck 10. 8? Yeah, 8. 8, much cooler. Why? Come on now. First one up is Versace's Versense. It's that light green citrus that you've smelled before, but you haven't because of the olive leaf note that's in there. This stuff actually makes you feel cool when you spray it on, which is nice when a hot situation is trying to make you uncool. Man's not hot. The second one up is Guerlain's L'Homme Idéal Longtemps. Cherry, almond, chili pepper, smoke. Reminds me of a young Dracula at the club. Yeah, Dracula's cool because he doesn't want to suck your blood. You want him to. Number 3 on this list is La Nuit De L'Homme. Foregone conclusion, it needed to be in this list. I know it's hyped to death, I know it's hyped up, but the hype doesn't really matter to a cool motherfucker. This one I've got to caveat and say, get an older bottle if you can find it. The older bottles are a bit more on the cooler side. The newer ones are a little too clean for my liking. So the older it is, the cooler it is. And I'd probably say that this is like the Ferrari of the fragrance world. It's hyped up, it's overpriced, and some say that it's lost its old world charm. And some might even say that it ain't all that. But when you see one, you look. And trust me, when you've driven one, you'll notice the looks. Number 4 is Yves Saint Laurent's Rive Gauche. For women. Another one where the older it is, the cooler it is. If you can find a vintage bottle of it, get that. This stuff is metallic, clean, and powerful, but more like an iron fist in a freshly laundered velvet glove kind of power. This is for a cool motherfucker in a suit, and the vintage ones are totally beast mode. Shut up. Number 5 is Calvin Klein's Into You for Him. Yeah. Believe that. Number 6 is Yves Saint Laurent's Kouros. Nah, look, I respect Kouros, but Kouros ain't cool. But body Kouros? Mwah. Perfect. And what does it smell like? Well, you ever wonder what it would smell like if a chain-smoking koala bear drank melted vanilla ice cream on a hot summer's day and farted in an Orthodox church? Yeah, me neither. I'm too cool to think about shit like that. And what's up next is John Varvatos Vintage. It's cool, even if it really doesn't last too long. It does kind of remind me of the warmth of an analog sound, like a Mark I Fender Rhodes, cause ain't no thing like the real thing. An analog will always be cool because it's the originator. It's imperfect. It's a vibe. Digital is just an emulator. And just like you can't synthesize a vibe, you also can't synthesize being cool. That's it. That's the list. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you didn't, I don't really care. Oh, and for those of you wondering what happened to the 8th fragrance on this list, that's okay. I didn't expect you to understand.